Have you ever wondered before how people meet so many wrestlers? And even without going to WrestleMania Access or WrestleCon, which are the two biggest ways to meet wrestlers, there's many ways that you may have not have thought of. So here are tips on how to meet more wrestlers. If you have any kind of local indie promotion, shows that aren't televised, like ROH and TNA and WWE would not count as indie promotions, but ones like Evolve or PWG, or also like little tiny ones, like I have Dynasty Wrestling, which is just an upstate New York company, or NEW, which is Northeastern Wrestling. They always bring around a lot of legends and a lot of ROH and TNA talent, or a lot of past WWE people. These are cheap shows that you can get tickets for, about probably $20 to get into the door, and then there's guaranteed to at least be one guy from ROH, TNA, or past WWE superstar you can meet at these shows. The Dynasty one that I went to last had Jake the Snake Roberts. They have not announced who the new people will be for the February show. Once they do, I'm sure I'll end up meeting them too. That's how I met the Spirit Squad last year and Hornswoggle, all through an indie wrestling promotion. Now the next one is how you're going to meet a little bit of a bigger guy, some old WWE legends that you may not see at indie shows. Now this is going to Comic-Cons. Now if you're not a nerd and you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to go to a Comic-Con, well, just think this. Sting has gone to a lot of Comic-Con conventions, and that's probably going to be the easiest way you're ever going to meet that guy. And on top of that, we have guys like Goldberg just did one, Hulk Hogan just did one, Undertaker did one in Long Island, New York, Mick Foley's known to do them, Trish and Lita are known to do them. You're going to get more high-talented, retired WWE performers at Comic-Cons than you were at indie shows. Yes, it's going to be a little more expensive to meet them at Comic-Con. Most of them are charged upwards to $40 to $60 to meet them. But if you're looking to meet someone that's above an ROH or Impact Wrestling level, that's going to be your best bet. And the last way that I meet wrestlers, without going to those big WrestleMania shows or WrestleCon, that's going to be toy or comic book stores. Now, it may seem crazy at first, but I have a store in Rensselaer that's about an hour away from me that brings in a lot of people, but unfortunately I haven't been able to go to any events just yet. And that's called Heroes Hideout. If you're in the upstate New York or region, or even a little bit around New York, you might want to check them out. They're bringing a lot of people. They're bringing James Ellsworth, Emma, they're having Ron Simmons and Teddy Long this Sunday. I know they're having a couple more people come in April, and they do free ones as well. Like, they just had a free Dalton Castle meet and greet, but because I already met Dalton before, I didn't want to go all the way down there and meet him again. But that's going to be another easy way to meet people. Now, going to these indie shows and comic book stores, they're more willing to be extremely cheap to meet them. They're looking at probably $30 a person. That's with an autograph and a picture. So that's going to be a great deal for you, especially if you don't want to spend a lot of money, and there's just certain people that you want to point out to me. And those are my 3 tips on how to meet more wrestlers this year. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, because as always, more to come.